Hello, welcome to My Easy Statistics. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Contact me for data analysis and training. You can contact me through email or WhatsApp. How to do unweighted effect coding for categorical independent variables. Unweighted effect coding, also known as deviation coding or sum to zero coding, is a method used to represent categorical variables with more than two levels in statistical analysis. For example, you can see this example where we have one dependent variable and one independent variable. Weight loss is a dependent variable which is in scale data, and independent variable is exercise, and this exercise is a categorical variable. When we are doing regression analysis, we cannot use this independent categorical variable as it is. We need to do coding. In my earlier video, I have explained how to do dummy coding. In this session, we are going to discuss how to do unweighted effect coding. The important point is we need to know how many categories are there in this variable. Exercise group has 4 categories. You can see here swimming, running, cycling and aerobics. When we have 4 categorical variable, we need to do the unweighted effect coding 3 levels, means 4 minus 1. If for example you have 5 categories, 5 minus 1, you are going to get 4 other codings you are going to get. In this case, I have 4 categories. So 4 minus 1, 3. So we are going to get the unweighted effect coding. 3 more we must do it. Let me show you the example. The unweighted effect coding, you can see we have 4 levels are there: swimming, running, cycling and aerobics. So we are creating how many unweighted effect codings? 3. U1, U2, U3. So among these 4 categories, first we must decide which one you want to make as a base group. For example, I have taken running as a base group. So in unweighted effect coding, the running should be given minus. So you can see here minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So 3 variables I am creating from one categorical variable. We are going to create how many extra variables? 3 variables. And in these 3 variables, you are going to decide which category will be taken as a base group. See, according to your research, you can decide which one you want to make as a base. In this case, running I have decided to take as a base. When you take as a base group, you must give the value of minus 1. So I have given for running for minus 1, for U1, U2 also I have given as minus 1, for U3 also I have given minus 1. Now let us see for U1. For U1, it is unweighted effect coding for swimming. So for swimming, I have given as 1, and you can see for cycling and aerobics, we have given as zeros. For U2, this U2 is for unweighted effect coding for cycling. You can see for cycling, we have given as 1, and for swimming and aerobics, we must give code as zeros. U3 is an unweighted effect coding for aerobics. For this, you can see running already given as minus 1, and for aerobics we have given as 1, and the remaining, that the swimming and cycling, we have given as 0. So this is very important to understand how to give this unweighted effect coding. I repeat once again, we need to decide among the categories one category as a base group. For that base group, we must give as minus 1. Like in this case, I have given for running. You can see minus 1 for U1, U2, U3. So these are the 3 variables which I am going to create in the SPSS data. And if U1 is for swimming, that swimming should be given as 1, and the remaining 2 categories should be given as 0. So this method is called unweighted effect coding method. First we will do analysis, and I am going to explain the results. Now these are the variables where we have weight loss is a dependent variable, exercise is a category, And you can see here we have taken swimming as first one, running second. And you can see running we have given -1 for all u1, u2, u3. So I have already created 3 variables, u1 as a first variable, u2 as a second variable, and u3 as a third variable. And you can see for cycling it is for u2, so I have given as 1, and remaining 2 we got as 0. So this is how we must do for unweighted effect coding. Now let me do the analysis. Analyze regression in this linear. Now take weight loss in kilograms as a dependent variable and the swimming, cycling and aerobics as independent variable. Click OK. Now we're in the output screen. You can see the model summary. Interpret this as usual. ANOVA table, the significant value must be less than 0.05. We got here the significant value is 0.000, which is less than 0.05. The important point is coefficients. Now we are going to interpret this unstandardized coefficient values, and even we are going to discuss how we got these values also. The first one is unstandardized coefficient value constant, that is called intercept. The constant coefficient of 7.991 represents the estimated weight loss in kilograms when someone engages in the baseline activity, that is running, while holding other variables constant. Here, if a person is only running and he is not doing any other things, he is going to do a weight loss of 7.991 kilograms weight loss. And this is significant because you can see the value here. This value is 0.00, which is less than 0.05. So this constant, which is intercept, is significant. Now we will discuss how we got this value. Now for getting this value, we must take the mean value for each category. In SPSS, you can do this one. You find the mean value for swimming, mean value for running, cycling and aerobics. I'll show you how to do in SPSS. Here for getting the mean value, you must first go to data, split file in terms of organize output by group. Take exercise. Now we are going to get the output in terms of exercise. Click OK. Now go to analyze descriptives, and in descriptives take in terms of weight loss. Click OK. Now we are going to get for each group what is the mean weight loss. For swimming, you can see it is 6.070. For running, it is 9.592. For cycling, it is 9.7375. And for aerobics, it is 6.56. The same values I am going to show in the PP. Now the same values I am showing you. Swimming 6.070, running 9.593, cycling 9.738, aerobics 6.563. The unweighted group mean of the 4 exercises, you take the sum of this and divide by 4. We are going to get 7991. So this is nothing but the constant value, intercept value. You can see 7.991. Now we will see again for swimming. We are going to interpret for unstandardized coefficient for swimming. What is the value? -1.921. The coefficient of -1.921 for swimming indicates that compared to running, individuals who engage in swimming tend to experience a decrease in weight loss by approximately 1.921 kilograms. It means a person who is swimming will do weight loss which is less by 1.921 compared to running. Means a person who is doing running has more weight loss. Swimming has less weight loss. How much is going to do less weight loss? Of 1.921 kilograms. And this is significant. You can see the significant value is 0.004, which is less than 0.05. So This is significant. Now let us see how we got this value of minus 1.921. Now the same thing. Again you see the weight loss of mean values for swimming. It is 6.070. You see the unweighted group mean of 4 exercise. It is 7.991. If we take the difference between swimming and unweighted group mean of 4 exercises, that is 6.070 minus 7.991, we are going to get minus 1.921. So this is the unstandardized coefficient for swimming. This is the difference between the mean value of swimming minus unweighted group mean for 4 exercises. Now let us see the coefficient for cycling. Cycling we got 1.747. So the coefficient of 1.747 for cycling indicate that compared to running, individuals who engage in cycling tend to experience an increase in weight loss by approximately 1.747 kilograms. It means a person who is cycling will lose their weight more by 1.747 kilograms than by running. Means a person who is running will have less weight loss, a person who is cycling will have more weight loss, and this is significant. Significant value is 0.013, which is less than 0.05. So there is a significant difference between cycling and running. Now let us see how we got these values. These values we are going to have. The mean weight loss of cycling is 9.738. Okay, and the unweighted group mean is how much? 7.991. So if we take the difference between cycling to the unweighted group, the difference between these two, we are going to get 1.747, and this is the significant value we got. Now we will see the next one. Coefficient for aerobics. Coefficient for aerobics. Now aerobics we got minus 1.427. The coefficient of minus 1.427 for aerobics indicate that comparing to running, individuals who engage in aerobic tend to experience a decrease in weight loss by approximately 1.427 kilograms. This is also significant. How we got the value? The aerobic value is 6.563, and the unweighted group mean of the 4 exercises is 7.991. If we take the difference between these two, we are going to get minus 1.427. So this is how we are going to do unweighted effect coding for categorical variable when the independent variable is categorical variable.